I have tried to mediate between Mohbad's father and the opposite party, which is Mohbad's mother, Mohbad's wife, and Adura, the sibling. But the drama in the family is so much. Says actress Iyabo Ojo. Hello everyone, you're so much welcome. Iyabo Ojo went on a live broadcast with Daddy Freeze, where they first of all dissected Tonto Dike's post, where she did, gbas kind of to Baba Mohbad about everything that's been happening and expressing her thoughts that Baba is valuing money and properties over justice and love for his beloved late son, Mohbad. So, as Tonto posted that earlier in that day, just about 2 days ago, Daddy Freeze later in the evening brought in Iyabo Ojo and Tonto Dike to discuss further on this, and he also probed to know what exactly is going on. Yes, Tonto Dike said what she said, saying that she was disappointed of how everything has gone, that Baba is not making the whole thing easy for everyone. And that she has also mentioned it before, that Baba is just throwing spanner in the works. And what all of them doing justice for Mohbad now seem as if they are clueless or they don't even know what they are doing, due to Baba's utterances and the current expose made by the African TV boss, who alleged that Baba collects 10,000, 15,000 for interviews Baba has done severally, and which has been a cause of concern for a lot of people to say Baba has been talking too much, and of course is not really looking nice, as it's always about countering members of his family, thereby making the case seem somehow. Furthermore, Iyabo Ojo had to add that, she had a discussion with Wunmi, and in a mature manner, she tried to understand Wunmi's standpoint, and Wunmi was that, Baba later sent his lawyer to her, and to a lawyer, and a lawyer has also responded, saying that they will agree to do the DNA, but it will be done in 3 places, maybe 2 in Nigeria, and the third one in the United States of America. And Baba was said to have said, if Wunmi is surely going this route, then she has to be the one to foot his own expenses. And that's where the big question mark is, to say expenses be Tibawo. If you remember a podcast done that same day on this platform, where we were like, must someone travel abroad to do DNA? Oh no. Even a lot of tests are conducted in Nigeria, or samples are taken from Nigeria and taken abroad without anybody having to leave. While some people are saying, well, Wunmi has made a good choice by saying that she needs, how things run sometimes in, not be saying we know if you do it for Nigeria, but don't be caught in the politicking issues of man no man behind closed doors in Nigeria, which we have the belief that if it's done abroad, they have no interest in any one of the parties. There will be transparency. So yet we are yet to hear maybe Wunmi has agreed to foot Baba's bill, since Baba is the one that is agitating for DNA for his stepson, thereby going very silent on how to go about justice for Mohbad. And the question people of thought are asking is, okay, you have the right to ask, since people are put it in your mouth, because Baba was not the one that started this DNA thing. I don't know who brought out a post some time ago, and Very Dark Man took it up to say, yes, I think it was Very Dark Man that actually verbalized it. When he verbally said Wunmi should do DNA test and everything. And that was where the old madness started. Even Sam Larry, that was alleged to be the look-alike of the boy, or the boy is the look-alike to him, has not said anything, And so Baba decided to start echoing it. And before he did, African TV boss also came out to say, Wunmi, go and do the test. 10 million naira I would give. I'm betting on it for you to go and do the test. So Baba also started echoing this narrative. And Baba has been quite silent on that justice for Mohbad's case. The case should be everybody who was around my son. Should be interrogated, as has been done in the coroner's inquest, which is fine. And the autopsy, the cry should be, autopsy should be released. This is like over 2 months or almost 3 months that the autopsy was taken, and nothing has been heard. A lot of cases has happened after that, and they've received autopsy results. So we don't know why this is taking so long. Is it payment? I don't get it. This is a case of public interest, and the longer this autopsy results lingers, the horrible the case will be, because the members of the families now are now doing yam pepper scatter scatter ishuata yon yon, which is not making anything look good. So Alaba has suddenly gone quiet in the last 5 days, not giving the Gbazgbos back to African TV boss, who came out to drag him online and say different things about how they should be careful, concerns Baba, and how they should protect Mohbad from any Aloba family and everything. It's just so messy. So continuing in the interview, Iyabo Ojo, Daddy Freeze asked Iyabo Ojo to say, Iyabo, what's your take on all of these things that are happening? And she said, well, she spoke to Wunmi, and even apart from speaking to, which I said earlier, that the bone of contention now is that at the point she tried to mediate, like having like conference call between Baba, now only Baba and the stepwife stand alone for one side. Every other person did the other side. But Baba was giving attitude. Baba was not willing to get into that space at all for negotiation or mediation. And that what was she going to do? That the drama is so much. Baba is standing alone with the stepmother no care, and Mama Mohbad, and who was not seen for 10 years, as Mohbad said in his song, but who later reconciled with her son, and Wunmi and Adura on the other side. So it's just so much that when she saw that the drama was much and she couldn't mediate like she was intended to, she just did what? She backed off. So the onus is now left for Mohbad's family láti pe ìfun àti òróró inú wọn jókòó. If you have succeeded, because really it's, bloggers have really tried. Some have tried to be neutral in the whole situation. Some have taken sides, which is fine. We all see things in different perspectives. But where the bone of concern is when people become so toxic. When you start hitting on someone without evidence. When it's alleged, it's not even an allege. It's not an allegation. When some people are saying that it is Wunmi that fired her husband. If you know what the law is, people won't talk carelessly. You won't talk carelessly, but our knowledge of what the law is very, very different from one individual to another. People are boldly saying Sam Larry and Naira Marley and are not pure, not for buying Mohbad, but for the bully and harassment that Mohbad faced, which he took to the police as a petition and nothing was done about it, and several videos that showed evidence. So that can be a bold allegation on its own, a standalone case, right? But for Wunmi being said that this and this and this, there's no evidence yet. And that's why what Baba should be pushing for as the head of that family is the autopsy report. To say, let us see the autopsy. The autopsy will lay all these things down on the table. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé drug, oògùn tí nurse fún Mohbad ni o, drug injection tó fún Mohbad ló gbòdì lára ẹ̀ ni o, bó jẹ́ wrong injection ló fún ni o, bó jẹ́ BP tí Mohbad ní ló pàdé abẹ́rẹ́ tó fún tí ò lọ lára ẹ̀ ni o, bó jẹ́ whatever it is ni o, the autopsy will say it loud and clear. So the shouts should be on the authorities who are involved to say, release this guy's autopsy report, so that everybody can move on. It's from the autopsy report that will let us know, injectable ni nurse la máa kọjú sí. Or, bí bàbá ṣe allege ńgbà kan pé àwọn rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ rẹpẹtẹ. Nobody has ever said, from the beginning of this case, over 2 months, about plenty blood. But if Baba said he saw it, the people who did autopsy, or the people who were even shouting that Mohbad had passed on in the car, there was nothing like a pool of blood or something. It was just a wound on his arm, right, that was swollen, right, which was not even looking like a bullet wound or something. So the whole thing is just upside down, and honestly, this family needs to just sit down, have a family meeting. Tó bá máa pera wọn sínú yàrá bí pálọ̀, àwọn kan wá neutral place, kan lọ ja kung fu. They had better go and do the kung fu fight and still come down and reach a compromise. If they want this case to move, bí ẹn pé ẹ̀fún àbẹ́ ìdì lọ́jù sínú family ọ̀tá wọn láì ṣe títí wọn. because ìgbà tó yẹ kí ẹ lanu sọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ní one voice lélẹ́yìn máa sọ pé kinní kan DNA should be done, yes, if that is what Baba wants, but that is not the bone of contention. Okay, if DNA comes out and they say Liam is for Mohbad, heavens will not fall. In fact, people of goodwill ń gbàdúrà wípé bàbá àti ìyá Mohbad mà tí yóò máa padà wá gbé o at the end of the day, pé bọ̀bọ́ ìtì ẹ̀ ṣe fi ọmọ kan sílẹ̀ fún yín. Àìmọye ọ̀dọ́ míì tírú ẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ sí táwọn parents ẹ̀ máa ké sọ́lọ́run lọ́rùn pé kó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pọ́ ọmọ kan dolóògbé fi sílẹ̀ fáwọn káwọn rí yẹn as mo jèrè. But you people have that one, you are not speaking together. Eléyìí ń kọnu sílẹ̀, allege pé eléyìí ń gba 10,000 for interview, allege pé kinní kan ṣe kinní kan. Honestly, it's just a mess. It is a mess. They had better sit down and do that interview. Baba, tó bá yẹ pé òótọ́ lọ́pọ̀ ẹ̀ ń ṣe strong-head pé ẹ fẹ́ ṣe meeting tí Iyabo Ojo lóun fẹ́ try láti mediating, abẹ́tà kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀yìn ṣe lórí family yẹn. Agídí ò lè ran nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí, ọ̀rọ̀ ti fọ́n ká. Ọ̀rọ̀ ti fọ́n ká. Lay down the list of what you want and focus on how to get it. Focus. Foundation kan. Foundation. Kí ló ń jẹ́ foundation? Ọmọ tó kú tó exhumed kò tí ì wọlé tán. Àti ìrojú tu nǹkan tí autopsy sọ pé ó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ̀ ń ṣí foundation. Foundation fún kí nìyẹn? Ilé wo lẹ̀ ń kọ́ tá ń ṣe foundation? Donation wo lẹ̀ ń wá? It should never be misplaced priorities. Yes, foundation could come later. It's fine. But not before result of autopsy and possibly the DNA that you want. So now, we are going to still hear more if there will be more updates about maybe Wunmi has agreed to foot Baba's view. I don't know what that means in quotes. I don't think you have to go to America before you go and do DNA. But there needs to be a meeting point. All this ego, èmi ni bàbá, èmi ni ìyá, èmi ni ìyàwó. You guys have to just sit down as a family and think. And stop this strong-headedness that is not doing justice to the soul of this late man. Tó bá bojú wẹ̀yìn tó wo gbogbo nǹkan tó lúkálùkù ń ṣe yìí, á máa wò pé nǹkan tó mọ̀ fẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ lójú ayé òun ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn òun tẹ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ wá fi ọwọ́ òun wọ òun kẹ́tì ẹ̀ pánú pọ̀. And the boy's spirit, the man's spirit is not resting. We never have treated a case on this online space. Maybe Timothy Adego case and Adedoyin. That one lingered too for a long time. But family ò scatter. Family ò scatter. Ìró ni màmá yẹn máa ró sáyà. Bàbá ò sọ̀tọ̀, kíyà sọ̀tọ̀, kíyàwó sọ̀tọ̀. Ohun kan ni. Ṣùgbọ́n gbà táwọn tó yẹ kí wọ́n jẹ́ bedrock of this case, wọ́n dẹ̀ ti mú gbogbo ẹ̀ tó ti pò ṣàn. Abẹ́tà kólúkálùkù mágídí àti pride ẹ̀ sára. Kẹ́ tètè ṣe meeting, family meeting. They discuss how to get justice for this guy, one, then the DNA too should follow. That's just what my opinion is. So, people will say, okay, Iyabo is doing too much or whatever. A lot of people can talk on social media. Yeah, people can give their opinion on their pages or whatever. But people who have just chosen to be at the forefront too should not be frustrated from doing so. And that's why when a lot of things happen, àìmọye cases tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ online, tẹ́yìn lágbájá páì, lágbájá kìíní kan pé lágbájá tẹ́yìn rẹ̀ ní sọ̀rọ̀ sí mọ́, people will keep quiet. Olúkálùkù, go and carry your case. Go and close your station ni. Because people will not come out anymore to take the bullet for anybody. So that's just my opinion on this one. I just hope they are able to reach a conclusion as the new week rolls in. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.